Hi guys, and welcome back to Hilltop Farm, and welcome to another Wiccan Special on the Dark Moon. Now, this is for September for the Southern Hemisphere. So if you're in the Northern Hemisphere and you've clicked on this one by mistake, you need to go back to the channel and look for the Dark Moon ritual for September for Northern. Alright? Okay, now the Southern, as I said, is the dark seed moon. If we want to plant an earthly garden, we have to choose the sort of plants we want to grow, buy the seeds and prepare the soil. Once the seeds are planted, then we have to devote our time and attention to helping them to grow. If we don't water, fertilize or weed them, they may begin to grow and then deteriorate from lack of attention. Likewise, if we want our souls to grow, we have to select the attributes we want to develop, collect the informational materials we need to develop those attributes, prepare ourselves to make the changes that we want to make, and then change our behavior to support our new goals. Many of us want our lives to be different. Maybe I want to lose weight. I check out diet plans and buy a book or shop for a special food. I'm very strict about following my new regime for a while, and then my old behaviours begin to creep back in. The next thing I know, I'm back to my old habits and my weight loss stops for lack of attention. Times of the waning and dark moon are most commonly used for banishing energies. This ritual is designed to help us prepare for the changes we want to make by recognizing and banishing those things that may block our efforts to change. By removing the blocks to our own progress, we effectively make room for the new behaviors we need to practice to maintain our growth process. On this night, we remove the blocks to the changes our soul needs to make in order to grow. Now, what you will need. If you have a plan for a new project or a personal development goal, put it in writing and have your plan with you during your ritual. You'll need a candle in a holder. Select a candle colour that represents your goal, or use a white candle to represent the guidance of spirit. A divination tool that can give you a yes or no answer, such as a pendulum or a coin that you can flip. A divination tool that can give you more information than just a yes-no answer. A copper bowl filled with water. A small container of salt to represent energized blocks. Select a talisman of some sort that represents your goal. It should be something you can carry with you or place in your environment in such a way that it will remind you of your dedication to your goal. An offering that represents your goal. The working. O wise crone, represented now in the wheel of the year by the dark seed moon, you provide us with energies for banishment and protection. In this phase of the wheel of the year, your energies can help us to banish those characteristics in ourselves and our environments that are blocking to our future growth, that are blocks to our future growth. Place your written plan for growth on the altar and put the candle that represents your goal on top of your plan and light the candle. Dark crone, I place before you my desires and goals. I ask now for your guidance. Ask any questions you have about the advisability or direction of your plan or goal. Use the divinatory tool that will best answer your question. Your first questions might be, Is this a good time to ask about whatever? If it's not, then don't ask. Or, is pursuing this project at this time for my highest good? If it's not, you might want to reconsider what you're planning or ask for additional guidance. Ask any question you have about implementing your plan. Finally, ask what roadblocks you might encounter in achieving your goal, whether they would be internal or external, and how you can overcome them. If you decide to continue with your project, name a block to your success. Put a pinch of salt in the bowl of water and stir the water with your forefinger and say, such and such a thing which blocked my progress is now dissolved. Repeat for each block. If you decide not to continue with your plan, use the above process to remove your attachment to the current project, so you will be open to divine guidance in choosing the next one. If you are continuing with your project, hold the talisman you choose to represent it in your left hand, and the offering you're going to make for its success in your right. Hold these above the candle that represents your project. Crone Goddess, I have received your guidance, even in your darkness. Thank you for sharing your wisdom with me and for removing the blocks that would otherwise have stood in the way of my success in this endeavor. Please accept this offering, that the energies from these blocks may be returned to you to be cleansed and reused. Place the offering on the altar or offering plate. And please bless this amulet, that it may attract the energies I will need to continue on my chosen path. Place the amulet on the altar. If you have decided not to proceed with your project, you may give the offering in thanks for the crone's guidance and dedicate the amulet to providing you with the insight to know what you should do next. With harm to none, so mote it be. Sending the energy, snuff the candle. May the smoke from this candle carry my prayers to you. Blessed be. After the ritual, bury your offering in the earth. As you do so, visualize your blocks being cleansed and returned as positive energy. Mother Earth, please accept this offering as I place here in your care. May these energies be cleansed and recycled to benefit all. With harm to none, so mote it be. Carry your talisman with you or place it in your environment to encourage you as you pursue your goal. Okay, so I think that's reasonably self-explanatory. It sounds a bit more complicated than it actually is. But it's a great way for you to work out what you want and how to go about it, and whether or not it's the right time for that thing. Sometimes we all have wants and desires that never come to fruition. Other times we have wants, desires, goals, and it's just not the right time. This will help you decide that, if it's the right time and how to go about it. Alright, so the printout as usual, there'll be a link to it down in the description below, and that is your dark moon ritual for the Southern Hemisphere for September. I want to thank you for joining me for this special today. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And until next time, it's goodbye from Hilltop Farm. See ya!